Hey everyone, I just wanted to hop on here and tell you the secret to getting your baby to sleep. Are you ready? I'm just going to get right to the point. There is no secret. There really isn't. This whole thing about children sleeping and doing all these different techniques, you know, here's the thing from my experience. I love my daughter. She came out healthy, beautiful, and just smells so great. And, there were so many, I was so tired as a mother and just like not being able to sleep. She stayed up. Homegirl was like wide-eyed in the middle of the night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., even some nights didn't sleep at all. And here's the thing, like people are throwing so much money on the snoo, the cradle wise, these sleeping coaches, sleeping courses. Yes, it may work for some families and some it won't. Maybe cry it out method will work and some it won't. But here's the thing, they have this sleep regression that they call it. They have teething, they have all these different things. But the reality is, these things may work for a certain period of time, but then they don't. Then your daughter or your kid has another growth um, growth milestone, or learning how to crawl makes them not sleep. So the reality is they work and they don't work. And then I just don't want to encourage people to like dump all this money and resources into these like miracle courses. There is a peace in accepting that it is hard and that children need to learn to sleep, and it's a progression, right? So biologically speaking, based on my research and reading whatever was online, is that babies and mammals and all these other animals, they sleep with their baby to protect them. And only in this new age era where people have a separate crib and stuff like that, it was never like that. People always slept with their babies. And if you think about it, the rich people were the ones who had a separate crib and a separate room. But think about, if you were poor, like you don't have the resources to get your kid a separate room. Maybe the whole family sleeps in one room. And that's just what makes children feel safe, unfortunately. So yeah, it's tough. I mean, I'm still going through it. My daughter is about 15 months and she still does not sleep through the night. And there's nothing wrong with her. There's no developmental like um every kid is very different. And I want you guys to appreciate that and do what you have to do to get by. But don't get scammed, okay? Don't get scammed into these like different products and trying all these different things. You can try it, but don't waste all your resources on it. So, there is no secret. The secret is you have to attune to your kid, and maybe your kid needs this, maybe your kid doesn't need this, or maybe they just need you. And most of the time it's just you, unfortunately, but kind of fortunately, right? Because this is being a mom, and not everything is like rainbows and unicorns. Anyways, so this is just a sober video about children sleeping, and to say that I am with you. I am there with you. Your girl's tired. I feel like I got wrinkles. It has aged me. But yeah, I'm with you. And I co-sleep. And not a lot of people admit this, but I co-sleep sometimes. She'll have certain moments where she sleeps very well for like 4 or 5 hours straight and she doesn't need me. But yeah, it's a struggle, but it's a good and bad, type thing. It's a very, like, the whole motherhood is oxymoron the right word, or maybe a paradox? It's a paradox where I just love laying with her, but at the same time I'm tired and I just want to lay in my stomach and like starfish and sleep. And yeah, so yeah, motherhood. That's all I had to say for today. Catch you guys in the next video.